Love Never Wanted Me. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, I'm going to give you guys a list of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs. And when I was thinking about doing this, I was like, this is going to be really hard. I don't want to do just like a top 10, 15, like, a lot of people do. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But like, for Fall Out Boy, it's like, that's really super hard for me to narrow down. So I'm going to give you guys like my top favorite song on each album and then like a runner-up, kind of like my second favorite song from all 6 of their studio albums. And I think that might be an easier way to do it for me. Plus, like, I kind of like not, trying to not miss any like really good ones from like older records or whatever. So yeah, so this is going to be my top, I guess it would be 12 songs, but not like in any particular order because it's on from, specific albums. So let's start with Take This to Your Grave. An amazing record that everybody loves, diehards love, people who don't like the newer stuff love the older stuff. It's, their first record, the guys were like in their early 20s, and I know Patrick and Joe were like 18 during this record, so considering how young they were and how successful and amazing it is, it's like, it's crazy if you actually like really think about it. Alright, so my runner-up song for this album, Sending Postcards from a Plane Crash, Wish You Were Here. So this song, I absolutely love the lyrics. This is a super underrated song. A lot of people don't, know this song as well as a lot of the other like more famous songs on this album. But this song really like has like an essence of like the pop punk that Fall Out Boy was, and I am absolutely in love with this song. The lyrics are like fabulous and they're amazing, and it's just one of those songs that I listen to and I'm like, this song is just epic and amazing. A couple lyrics of the song that I absolutely love: bury me the grave and shovel dirt onto my sheets. Like, that's insane. Or like when he says like, I'm gonna sever the tie with like you, saying how like he wants nothing to do with whichever girl he's singing about, and or Pete's writing about, and he just doesn't want, just gonna cut her out, like have no contact, nothing. It's like just a straight like emo pop punk song. And like, I've seen sinking ships go down with more grace than you. Like, come on, like that's insane. This is an amazing song and I love it. My first favorite song off of Take This to Your Grave, The Patron Saint of Liars and Fakes. Now, a lot of people don't really know this song except for like diehards, but this song is absolutely incredible. And like in an interview, Patrick was saying that this song is kind of like a preview and like a taste of what From Under the Cork Tree was going to be. Like, it's a little bit more poppy than a lot of their songs on this record, but I just love the music of this song and the lyrics. Like, especially like, back like angsty like young Pete Wentz lyrics are just insane. This song, when I think of Take This to Your Grave, this is like the first song that comes to my head, and I absolutely love it. Like, a couple lyrics from the song that I love is like, I wrote myself out of the day we ever had to meet. Like, who thinks of that? Like, that's just crazy. I just absolutely love this song. It's like just a Fall Out Boy classic to me, and if you guys haven't heard this song, please check it out. It is so good and definitely worth your time. 2, From Under the Cork Tree. Alright, so my runner-up on this album's so hard because there's so many amazing songs on this album that it's just hard for me to pick. And, I'm not really one that's like obsessed with the singles, like obviously I love the singles, but I think From Under the Cork Tree is the only album where one of my favorite songs is indeed a single. And I know a lot of you probably thinking, yeah, it's gonna be Sugar We're Going Down, but it's actually not. And it's Dance Dance. So this song, it was one of the first Fall Out Boy songs I've actually ever heard. I think I heard it at like a school dance, like in middle school or something, and I didn't even know like it was like Fall Out Boy. Like I just knew that it was a song that I liked. But like if you think about it and you actually like listen to the chorus, you just can see like how amazing it all comes together and how like Patrick's voice sounds in the song with like the instruments and stuff. It's just it's insane. Like if you just really listen to the chorus, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's one of those songs that's just it just blows my mind completely. Like lyrically, it's also a great song, but there's none like stand out to me. This is just one that I purely love for the music, and I love how they play this at every show because it's like one of their biggest singles. But I just love this song, and I think I'll always love this song. So yeah, Dance Dance is my runner-up on From Under the Cork Tree. My favorite song from Under the Cork Tree is gonna have to be EXO. This song was actually my ringtone when I was in middle school, you know, like back in the day where it's cool to get like song ringtones. And I absolutely love this song. I think it's a perfect ending to From Under the Cork Tree. This song just makes me so happy. I can't even like focus like listening to it because I'm like trying this new thing where, you know, I play the song like while I'm talking so I don't have to like edit it in later because that takes like hours. But like I just get distracted just like talking to you guys because the song is on. But I absolutely love this song. It's again another like really rockin', you know, pop punk song, and it just makes me so happy. And like at the end of the song where it kind of goes like slow, kind of like a headbanging type of song where he just like repeats like the chorus over and over and over again. I just love it. I find it so special and amazing, and it ends the album perfectly. I love it so much. And then like when he says like I hoped you choked, crashed your car, like he's kind of like the way I look at it is kind of like summarizing like everything else he talked about throughout the album. That's another reason why I think this is like such a great album ending song. If you guys don't know the song, definitely go check it out because this is another one that's just fabulous. It's just the essence of Fall Out Boy, like I've been saying throughout this entire video. It's amazing. Moving on to Infinity on High. Okay, guys, so I was probably like 13 when Infinity on High came out, and I only knew of like Sugar We're Going Down and Dance Dance before this, and this was like 2006, I think. So Infinity on High means so much to me, probably more than any other album, because this is the album that made me fall in love with Fall Out Boy. Like, I wish I could say it was Take This to Your Grave or whatever, but I was like 12, or no, I was younger than that. I was like 10. And, you know, I was, you know, still Disney Channel kid, so like I wasn't really like into like a lot of different music at that point. But Infinity on High, I remember I was at the mall with my sister and they were doing like some promotion for American Eagle. And so they had pictures of the guys like on the wall or whatever. And you could like, if you bought so much stuff, you got the Infinity on High for free. You know, and I didn't really think anything of it. Like I've heard of Fall Out Boy, but I wasn't like in love with them. So I didn't even buy anything in American Eagle that day, but my sister did. She ended up getting the CD. So on the way home, we were playing in the car, and I was like, these songs are amazing. I wanted to like learn more, you know. And then, you know, a couple of weeks passed by, I kind of forgot about it. And then I was actually hanging out with a friend, and he just bought Infinity on High because he was a Fall Out Boy fan and was playing it in the car. And I was like, I've heard this before. Like, why does this sound so familiar to me? And it ended up, you know, completely falling in love with it. Like, I remember I had my mom listen to it, and she ended up liking it, and she actually found out that they were coming to our city. This is when I lived in Niagara Falls, New York, and they were coming to Buffalo. And my mom bought me and my sister tickets to go, and herself, of course, because we were super young. And I remember we were like, it was like a last minute tickets, and we were in the back row, and it was the Honda Civic tour in 2007. And from that day on, I've been in love with Fall Out Boy. So this album means so much to me, and it's so hard to pick just 2 songs off of this album that I love because I love every single one so much, and I'm so grateful for this album. My runner-up song is definitely Don't You Know Who I Think I Am. This song, like the music in this song is just so good. It's just like really rockin', and then the lyrics are amazing. Like, we walk the plank on a sinking ship. Penny for your thoughts, but $1 for your insides. Like, that's insane. Like, who thinks of these things? And, like, Patrick's voice just matches it so perfectly. Like, he's singing in kind of like a happier tempo, if that makes sense. Like, I know a lot of the songs nowadays, he's, like, kind of yelling and angry kind of voice. But this one, it's just kind of upbeat. And from what he's singing about, is, like, so, like, down and, like, sad and emo and stuff. But, like, that kind of contrast. So it just makes this song such an epic song. And another thing I wanted to point out about this song is, I don't know if it's just me, but I want to see what you guys think. Like, does this sound similar to Uma Thurman? All right, so listen to the first, like, little part of Don't You Know Who I Think I Am? Like, this little part. And then, when you listen to this part of Uma Thurman, it's like the same, like, and then, like, I'll go back and play Don't You Know Who I Think I Am again, just so you guys can kind of see, like, I don't know if I'm completely, like, crazy, but I was just like, hey, like, they kind of, like, recycled it, or, I don't know, and maybe I'm just insane. Where is it? There it is. I don't know. That's not the only reason I like that song, but I just thought that was cool that they kind of used this, some of the same instrumentals on a newer song than that one, because it's kind of an underrated song, and I think they only played it one time on their Young Wild Things tour, so hopefully that'll make it back someday. I love it. It's amazing live. Like, when I saw the Young Wild Things tour, everybody was, and now people do that for Uma Thurman, so it just kind of, like, I don't know, I channel my inner nerd when it comes to Don't You Know Who I Think I Am. Okay, so then this one is kind of easy for me. My top song on Infinity on High, I think I've mentioned this before, is a Takeover, The Breaks Over. And the reason for it is because this is another one that was a single that I absolutely love. It wasn't a super famous single, but I remember sitting when I was younger, like, watching, like, MTV, like, the music video countdowns and stuff, and this is when I was first getting into Fall Out Boy, and their cute little black and white music video with Pete's dog would always come on every day, because it was, like, it was a big hit back then, and I thought it was the cutest thing, and, you know, I was a little girl, and this song just would always get stuck in my head. I absolutely love this song, and I'm so excited they brought it back into the set list for Wind Tour. Like, I died when I found out, and this song will always be probably in my top 5 favorite Fall Out Boy songs forever. I absolutely love this song. Like, I know, like, a line that everybody loves is, baby seasons change, but people don't. Like, I see that online all the time from that song. It's just, I like how there's, like, 2 choruses to the song. Like, there's the, wouldn't you rather be a widow part, and then there's the, we do it in the dark, that part. You know, so there's, like, 2 different choruses, and it never actually, like, goes back to the first one. I don't know, that blows my mind. I probably shouldn't, but it does, and I absolutely love it. And I love Patrick's voice in it. Like, I think Patrick's voice during Infinity on High was one of my favorite times for his voice. It was, you don't want to get me started on that. Alright, so moving on to Folie à Deux. And I think I've said this enough, but I'm still upset this album was so underrated. I love so many songs on this album. They make me so happy. But my second runner-up, I think I've mentioned this in an my underrated Fall Out Boy songs video, has to be W.A.M.S. or W.A.M.S, whatever you want to call it. But like I said in my other video, I absolutely love this song. It's so different and it's so unique, and Patrick's voice is amazing in this song. Like, he goes from super low and, like, super high, and, like, I'm not really sure what the song is about. Like, I've read a lot of things trying to figure it out, but I think, for my personal interpretation of it, is that I think Pete's talking about a girl that he used to love, you know, because he talk about her freckles, and then, like, he keeps saying, like, what makes you so special. Like, he's trying to figure out what is it about this girl that he's absolutely, like over, like, the moon with, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I'm sure we've all felt like that, where we're like, I don't understand, like, why are you so important to me? I don't get how one person who obviously has flaws, you know, who is obviously a jerk or whatever. Like, why do you mean so much to me? You know what I mean? And I can relate to that so much, like, in my past, that I just love it. This song means a lot to me, and it's helped me get through a lot of things, just to know that other people have felt the same way that I have. So, and then my top song on Folie Deux is definitely, it's so hard because there's so many that I love, but it's definitely She's My Winona. This is like a gem. It's like a hidden gem on Folie Deux that a lot of people don't even know about. And I think on the on the video I made of like Patrick Stump's vocal moments, I think I used this song like 3 times. And like, I know it was like a hiatus song, and everyone says Patrick's voice wasn't as great back then. But I mean, if you listen to any recordings of the song that Patrick did, it's breathtaking. It really is. And I'm glad that they actually played this song live, because I wanted to put it on my underrated videos, but they did play it live, and I didn't want to put anything that they actually did play live on that, even though those songs might be underrated. But for my underrated video, I wanted to do ones that I think the band also think are kind of underrated. But I don't know. Back to the song. I absolutely love this song. Part of the reason I love this song so much is the music. Like, you know, Patrick Stump like outdid it again. Like, the music is amazing, and the song is just so catchy. And you know, every time I like put Folie Deux into my car or whatever, like, it has to be this song first. You know, like, I skip like Disloyal Order and I Don't Care and have to play this song first. Like, not that I don't like those ones as much, but this song just puts me in such a good mood. It's like super like uplifting tempo, and I just absolutely love it. So now, Fall Out Boy went on hiatus. We all know that, and they came back with Save Rock and Roll. My runner-up song on Save Rock and Roll has to be Just One Yesterday featuring Foxes. I absolutely love this song. I love Patrick's voice, like, on this part. Like, how it's all low. And it's so sexy. Like, I'm sorry, but it's so good. And I really love how Foxes complements his voice. Like, she doesn't really, like, have a lot of solo parts on this song, except for, like, that long part she has at the end. But, like, I think that their two voices blend together, like, fabulously. Like, I'm not hating on Demi at all, but I don't think their voices flowed as well as this song, as Fox's does with Patrick's. And I think it's a beautiful duet. Like, and I love the line, trade all my tomorrows for just one yesterday. I think I've posted that lyric on my Facebook and things all the time, because, like, I'm sure everyone in the world has felt that before. Like, I'm going to trade everything that I have coming up just so I can go back and just relive that moment, you know? Everyone's felt like that. And Pete is, like, a lyrical genius for, like, putting it all into words, like, into a song. You know, like, this part of the reason why I just love Fall Out Boy so much, because they help people out with, like, their everyday problems and situations. Like, this song lyrically is amazing, and musically is amazing. And then, like I said before, Foxes is a great addition to the song. I think that whoever officially decided to have her on the song was a genius. This comes to my favorite song off of Save Rock and Roll, and that has to be Death Valley. I love the instrumentation on this beginning part. It's so good. Unfortunately, they don't actually play this part live. Like, Patrick kind of sings it, but still, it's so good. And this is actually one of the songs that I know for a fact that Joe contributed a lot to the writing of the music, and I just applaud him, because this song is, like, one of my absolute favorites, and it makes me so happy when it's played. And I mean, I hope they bring it back to the set list eventually. Like, I wouldn't hold my breath, but this song is amazing. And if you watch my other video of Patrick Stump's amazing live moments, you'll see him singing a chorus of this, and he can hit those notes, guys. Like, that's insane. How the heck does he do it? I don't know. But I love it. I love this song. I love everything about it. I like how they called it Death Valley from, like, the national park. I just think that's pretty epic. Every time I see Death Valley on the news, I'm like, Fall Out Boy. Is American Beauty, American Psycho. And again, this record is very new, so my favorites might change, but as of right now, like, they haven't in the past few months. So, runner-up song for American Beauty, American Psycho is definitely Novocaine. And I think I, like, cried about this song when I saw they were playing on Wintour. Oh, I love this song. I think this is their most punk rock song on American Beauty, American Psycho. It kind of reminds me of some of their older music. It's not very poppy. I'm shocked that they're playing it on Wintour. Like, this song is going to be so epic, and all the videos that I've seen of it, it's, like, super, like normal, like, rock concert type music, and I am so excited. I love this song. Like, and, you know, one of the lyrics that, like, means a lot to me is, like, if you knew what the bluebird said at you, you'd never sing along. Like, the way I interpret that is that, you know, there's, like, some, like, asshole or, like, jerk or whatever, like, thinking that they're the coolest thing ever, and then, like, they're saying, like, if you knew what everybody was saying, you wouldn't be saying that shit. You know what I mean? I just absolutely love it, and I can't wait to hear it live. Love this song. This was so hard. This is, like, so close to being my top, too. But the other one is just a little bit better in my eyes. And that other one is 4th of July, if you guys didn't know. I love this beginning part. It's so beautiful. I love that part. Like, I know that Fall Out Boy didn't actually write it. It was Sun and Lux's song they sampled. But it's so beautiful. You know, I've listened to the whole version of that Sun and Lux song too, but I mean, it doesn't have the same essence the 4th of July has. Like, I love it. It's beautiful, and I love the lyrics on the song. And I know it's kind of weird that my two favorite songs on American Beauty, American Psycho is probably one of the most hardcore regular rock songs, or one of the most poppy songs on the album. Like, 4th of July has gotten a lot of hate because it's so poppy. But I don't know. There's just something about this song that I absolutely just love. I love this song so much. And to hear this live is going to be epic. And I actually read in an interview yesterday that this is Pete Wentz's favorite song right now to play live. So, I mean, I'm right there with you, Pete. Like, I'm so excited about this song. Like, you know, when he says, like, you were my Versailles at night. Like, if you guys don't know what that means, like, it's something beautiful, like, the most breathtaking, most beautiful thing you've ever seen, like, in your life. And, like, to say, like, you were my Versailles at night, like, it's just saying you were, like, the most beautiful thing, the most amazing thing, graceful, beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And that's what he's describing this person as. Like, I don't know. And I know it's Pete's lyrics, but when I'm listening to it, I like to think that Patrick's actually thinking it too. I don't know. But I absolutely love this song so much. Those were my top songs off of every album. All the shows that have been happening so far look amazing, and I am so excited. Like, I have a countdown on my phone right now. 12 days, 7 hours, and 8 minutes. Until I meet them. I don't even know how to feel about that. It's kind of scary because it's getting more real. Like, as soon as it starts to be, like, single digits on my phone, I'm gonna die. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, please subscribe. You know, I try and get new videos out at least once a week, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Yeah, and let me know down in the comments, what are your favorite songs off of each album? I'd really like to know, especially, like, some of the older albums. I'm really curious, like, what, like, new Fall Out Boy fans or old Fall Out Boy fans find their favorite. You know, it always, like, I mean, I think I love every single song, but these are just, like, the few that I had to, like, talk about, I guess. And I think this video is, like, so long right now. Hopefully after editing it's not that long, because I've just been kind of just talking. But, yeah, so I really hope you guys have a great week, and I'll probably get a video up this weekend. And, oh my gosh, like, 12 days for me, I'm probably gonna die. Like, I have one more week until spring break, and then at least then I won't have to, like, worry about school. But, like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, survive this, guys. I really don't. Alright, so, I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.